Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of the Journaling Club podcast. I am Simon.
And I'm Cynthia.
And today it's episode number 8 of the show.
Yes.
So first of all, before to start, maybe I want to kind of apologize because we didn't do any podcast since a few weeks now.
I think so.
Yeah, it's mostly because we were busy with Reverie Journal that finally came.
Yeah, they took forever to come, but
No,
they're finally
there.
here.
And now we can go back to the schedule. Well, let's try to go back to the schedule for the podcast.
Yeah.
And for this episode 8, we decided to maybe talk about ourselves a bit.
Yeah, something different from journaling. Maybe just talk about a bit of ourselves, introduce ourselves if you're unfamiliar, really who we are.
A kind of presentation.
Yeah, presentation, let's say that.
Which sounds like easy to do, but actually it's not that easy. Because we have done it already in French and on the French podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's actually not an easy topic. Anyway, let's start. So Cynthia, can you start? Can you present yourself a bit?
Well, I'm Cynthia. I originally from California, so the US, but I've been living here in France now for about 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
After we got married, I moved here right away.
Yeah.
So I've been here for quite a while, and I actually didn't know the language. I took like this really fast class in college, French. It was like a few months, and I picked up just like the basics, but I couldn't understand any conversation. So when I was with my in-laws, I don't understand what they're talking about. I didn't understand anything.
So you are very brave because in France, in my family, there is not a lot of people who speak English either.
Yeah, a lot of people don't speak English. So my husband, Simon, he was always translating for me, and he was always helping me. And, now I'm a little better. I picked it up. I understand well, unless they're talking really fast or there's some words I don't know. But it's much better now, so I'm glad.
I kind of had that problem before too.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I learned English since a good while because at school they teach us how to speak English.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's the program or if it's me. Mm-hmm. It's like after so many years of learning English.
How many years? 4?
No, more.
More than 4?
7 years, 8 years.
7 years? Wow.
Yes, but because we start in what we call the college here.
Yeah.
And I forgot how old we are in college, maybe 12?
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah.
So 4 years in college, and in le lycée, it was like 4 years too. And even after 8 years, my English was still not good. And so that's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, that's wrong if you're in school for 8 years studying a language and you don't pick it up. That's kind of
that's for me that's a bit messed up because with so many years it's I have kind of the base, but it was not even that great. And actually I learned English because when we were texting together at the beginning.
Yeah, so actually when we first met, we didn't know each other's language. I didn't know French and he didn't really know English. He knew a few words, but we were Google translating.
Well, you want me to say at first how we met?
Oh yeah, okay.
So,
Well, this is actually the first time we've told anyone in a community how we've met because no one knows.
So I will just say on my side first. Yeah. I remember that I got a new smartphone and I was just checking like all the app I can download already because I was pretty excited about that. And I was really into fashion before. Yeah. And I found that app.
Trymere?
Yeah, this one, Trymere. Yeah. And it was all in English, but I was like, oh, it's fine, I like fashion and it will be a good way to practice my English. And so I started here, and it's here actually that I met you for the first time.
Yeah, it was by accident. Like, it wasn't like we just met. Like, I saw a post that he did and I just commented and he responded, and then I commented back. And
but yeah, I think the thing that clicked also,
yeah,
it's well, first I was happy that you comment on my follow. But you know, you could check people's account. It's kind of like Instagram, you know, like everybody has his photos already.
Yeah.
And on your account, you already have some drawings.
Oh yeah, I posted one of my drawings.
And for me, I like to draw also.
Yeah.
And I think that the thing, you know, it made me want to know more and to talk about that.
Yeah.
And so this is the way we met actually.
Yeah.
So it was like, how long ago?
It's like 2000, I don't know.
I think it was
2001?
like 9 years ago.
I think it was like 2001. No, 2011.
Yes.
Not 2001. 2011. I think so, around there. So yeah, it was like a long time ago. It seems like it now when you think of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's how we met.
Mm-hmm.
And we were different countries. We never saw each other. It was just messaging back and forth, emails. We never FaceTime. What do you call it? Call or whatever.
Yeah. No, it was mostly it was email.
I think it would have been. I don't think that would have worked because I wouldn't be able to speak French and you didn't know English. So
no, plus I think we were pretty introvert, so it would have been weird at first.
Yeah, we're both shy introvert.
Yeah. No, but just now I remember that. So yeah, we are doing email, and I was taking so long. Like it was taking forever to respond to you because I was trying to do my best with English.
Yeah.
I was on Google Translate to translate everything. And sometimes it took me like all my evening just to send an email. And even at work, because I remember then, you know, after email we are starting to use, it was Gtalk.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was Hangout.
It was through Google messaging.
Yeah, so it was like, like texting actually. And I remember at work, because you know of the different time schedule.
It's a 9-hour difference between the two countries.
Yeah. So you were texting me when I was at work, and I was trying to respond to you at work, and it was taking forever too. So I had to be careful. Well, I think it's fine to say that it was a long time ago.
Yeah. So it was interesting in the beginning how we met.
Yeah.
And then I think after 2 years of messaging, he finally came to the U.S. and we finally met and saw each other for the first time. So it was pretty cool. Like.
It was the first time I was leaving France.
Yeah, I remember.
I never really traveled.
Traveled, yeah.
Just with my family in 1 or 2 towns.
Yeah, but you've always stayed in France, right?
Yeah, I never left
France
the country before. And the first time I took the plane, it was to go in the US. It was a big trip already.
Yeah.
But I was with a friend of mine.
Yeah, you didn't travel alone.
So yeah, for the first time, no, it was super cool.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, I remember a coworker once told me, he's like, "Are you sure this isn't like a catfish thing?" I guess it's a show on MTV, I think. I never saw it, but I was like, no.
Yeah, I know one of my friends was like too.
So yeah.
Kind of made me upset a bit with him. Because, you know, it's like he didn't believe or...
No, yeah.
Anyway.
But anyways, now like a lot of people, there's a lot of online dating apps where people actually don't meet, but they're meeting online. So I think it's more common now, but... I think for ours, it was just very unintentional, and it wasn't through a dating app or anything, but here we are in France.
That just reminded me, though, that I remember one day a truck driver, I don't know why I was talking about our relationship. Mm. I forgot exactly the detail, but he was like, he didn't believe in long-distance relationship either.
Okay.
And
well, yeah, a lot of people, I know a lot of people, for them, long distance relationships don't work and it's not for them. But I think if you know you're meant with the person, you know, I think it's gonna, you know, through every obstacle or whatever, you know, it's gonna work out, or, you know, I don't know if you believe in soulmates or something, but I think if it's meant to be, you know, you'll find a way.
Probably depends of everybody, but for us it was perfect. I mean, perfect.
I think it's like for me, it's like a miracle, God's miracle or something. Two people from different countries, different languages, they meet.
Yeah. And we're still together, and married, and happy. And in France now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were living where in the USA?
It's from a small town. It's called a city. It's Santa Maria. It's on the central coast, so it's in between like Santa Barbara, LA, and San Francisco. So it's by the beach, like 30 minutes. I really miss that. I miss California. I miss my family, and hopefully one day I can go back and visit. But plane tickets are really expensive, and in the 5 years we've been here, we haven't really been able to go back. But that's hopefully one day.
Yeah, I think one day we just when it will be the good timing for us, we'll be able to go back.
Yeah.
So yeah, and maybe we can talk about what you study. You studied in when you were over there.
Yeah.
At school.
I went to a community college, and I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So at first I was taking fashion courses. So I got a certificate or a degree, I don't know what it's called, in fashion studies. And then from then I was like, well, I don't think this is really for me. So I changed classes, and I was like, well, let's see what I'm interested in. And
that's the problem when we are young and you have to find already your what you want to do in life.
Yeah, it's like they make you choose. Are you like, okay, what do you want to do? And like most of us don't really know what we want.
We're too young and nobody really show what's possible.
Yeah.
And when you have to make a decision, it's like, me, I was lost. I didn't know. And we'll talk about that later. But
and plus you have to pay for your classes and supplies, and that's really expensive. So, yeah. So I know I liked art. I liked baking. It was interesting. I didn't really do a lot of baking, but it was something that I was interested in. I wanted to try. So I signed up for these baking and food courses, nutrition, and I really liked them. I think it was just, it was interesting subjects, and, you can use that in daily life. Food, we all eat. We eat 3 times a day, so.
Yes.
So I took some baking classes and food courses, and they were really fun. I actually I got a little bit more confident in the kitchen to cook and bake, trying new recipes and eating them at the end.
Just experiment also.
Yeah. So I got a culinary certificate too, culinology, and I got, I took art classes, so I just did that. I didn't really go for
But you took an art class too, no?
Yeah, I was taking art classes. Yeah, but I didn't do any business classes, which I think would have helped. But at the time, it wasn't something that I think.
You were thinking of.
I wasn't really interested in that. So, but now, we can learn anything by ourselves online by researching.
Yeah. So for me, it was kind of like the same. When at the end of what we call the college, then I had to make a decision about what I wanted to do in life. And I was lost. It was like I would say blank.
Blank, yeah.
So with my family, we decided me to kind of follow the step of my dad, and I studied logistics.
Yeah, what's logistics?
Oh, it's about to make it short, the flow of the warehouse,
like warehouse management.
Yes, it's kind of like when you have to order the product to have you in the warehouse, and then when to ship them, to always be how to explain that easily. It's all about the products,
Okay, so it's like
so you
warehouse.
Have them in time. Yes,
it's warehouse packaging, preparing orders, receiving orders.
Yeah, delivery and all the stuff like that, which is funny because with every journal we had a big problem with the logistic actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a problem. It's also with the COVID. It made some little trouble.
Huge delay.
Delay. But anyway, so this is what I study at school, and. It's like only now I know is that it's not really that anything I'm passionate about. It was interesting, but
it's just a job.
Yeah, well, no, it's like I'm working in a warehouse. I'm not really doing like pure logistic, because I'm a forklift driver. So this is my daytime job, and it's like with at the beginning I was fine with that, but more you advance in life, and more you are thinking of what you truly want to do. Yeah, and it's like no, I'm kind of realizing it's if I could go back, maybe I would choose something else. But at the same time, I've never been a really fan of school. I wasn't bad at school, but I never really liked school. So even like right now, if I could go back to school, I'm not sure I would make the. I don't know. I would be happy though.
Yeah.
But as you were saying, with internet we can learn new skills and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what I really like right now it's let's say business, like the class you didn't take.
Yeah.
It's not really that I like business for business. It's just I like to the fact to start from nothing to go to build something actually.
Yeah.
To build to do projects.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is what I like the most. And I don't know if there is any class about that or people can teach you that. But
I think so, but
just I don't know. I'm not aware about the class available.
Yeah.
I just know I like also what is around marketing. I find that interesting. And I think it's just maybe entrepreneurship in general. That's what I like, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's good because we have Mellow Days, and I don't think I'm that great at marketing or the whole business side of it. So.
But also, also maybe we started Mellow Days. I think we started Mellow Days for several reasons actually. Because I remember one of the main reasons it was also for you because you were in France and your driving license doesn't.
It wasn't valid here.
Yeah, it's not valid here, and you had to find a job here, like that you can walk by. Yeah,
because I didn't know the language, so.
Or then it was like an opportunity to create your own thing, and so we decided to do that. But also the other reason it was I remember when I to quit my job, and I quit my job for another job, and it's here I actually realized that I wasn't happy. And it was maybe the moment to start something different, to, as people said, think outside the box.
Oh, yeah.
And we started to create, it wasn't Mellow Days at the beginning, we were just trying little project at the beginning. But, and then we decided to start Mellow Days, and it's actually with this business that I am also learning new things, how business works and everything like that. So it's super interesting. I think I have learned way more things thanks to the project, this project that we're doing together than actually at school, probably because I'm more interested by
I think so.
So so for everybody who want to start a business, I would say you just try, do your best, and even if it fails, at least you will learn a lot of things, and it will be always useful for the future.
Yeah, make sure it's something also that you really like and that you're passionate about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because actually also, I keep saying actually,
I have no idea.
Anyway, so Mellow Days, it's something that we kind of have in common because we both like
stationery.
Stationery, I'm still talking French now. We both like stationery and
art.
Yeah, art and stationery because we are both drawing. And I know I like pen and pencils and stuff like that, so it was super interesting for me also to work in that area. It was cool. It's still cool, we're still doing it.
Yeah.
What else can we talk about? What do you think is different in France?
In France? A lot of things from the US.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
What is the most different thing? Yeah.
Here in France, everything is really closed on Sunday. It's only maybe some places are maybe only open in the morning, which for me was strange because in the US everything is always open, usually 24 hours, and they close late. And here everything closes early. And on Monday too, things are closed. The restaurants here, they open at very specific schedules, only for lunch and dinner and for a few hours. And they serve specific foods only on the menu. I mean, according to what meal time it is.
That was a new experience.
That was new. I was not used to that. But what I really like here is the bakeries. I think that's the best part. The bread is really good, fresh bread, and the pastries.
And it's easy to find.
And they're everywhere in every little town. Like there's two, at least even if it's a tiny town, there's 2 bakeries.
Well, like here where we are in the tiny town, there's 2 or 3.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
I can count 2 already.
Yeah.
Not so far in the town next to this one. There's 2 or 3 also.
Yeah.
So if you want
common.
bread, it's easy to find.
Yeah.
That's funny because it was a contrary for me in the US. I was amazed that everything was open. And
oh yeah, and the roads.
And
the roads in the US with.
Oh yeah, so for me, well, the roads are that big, so big that I didn't know where to put the car. Because I was kind of driving too much on the right, and it's actually where the car parked.
Yeah.
It's like there is no on the US. Well, I drove in the US. There is no line to tell you like you can park here, kind of.
Oh yeah, it's just you go on the side.
Yeah. So I was a bit confused with that at the beginning. But after like few days, it's like it's fine, and actually I really like.
And the cars.
Oh, the cars are all big.
Yeah, he was amazed by how big the cars are.
I never saw that.
Here they're small and compact.
Anyways, before. Oh yeah, here we have little cars, and over there it's just they are gigantic.
Yeah.
So this was like a surprise for me.
Yeah.
And
was there something that really amazed you?
What?
The breakfast place. I remember you told me.
Well, so many things there. So yes, there is a breakfast place because
there's no breakfast restaurants here. There's no IHOP or Denny's, which
so yes,
they should get one.
Yeah, I said that in the French podcast, but I think I said that. Yeah. One of the first time we went to the breakfast restaurant, my friend ordered like a meal, and I forgot what it was exactly, like some waffles and pancakes, stuff like that probably. And they came with 3 plates.
Yeah, because I think when you order pancakes, you get like a side, 2 sides or something. And
yeah, but 3 plates for one person, it's too much now.
I remember they were really amazed by the portions.
Yeah, like we didn't expect that.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, we can't eat all this food."
Yeah. So yeah, that's true. Also, like the food, the amount of food they serve, like in the restaurant in general over there, it's way different. But I think the first thing that really amazed me is, I think, the landscape. I think it's probably because I never left France, and I was mostly living in around Nantes. So the fact to see, the landscape, the mountains, and just it was all different. So for me, I think I was really amazed by that.
Yeah, because here where we are in France, it's pretty flat. There's no mountains. Like in the U.S., you see mountains on the horizon and everything, and here there's nothing. There's no mountains, but it's in the specific area towards the east.
It's like here there is more. It's more green.
Yeah, that's what I noticed that I like here, that it's so green. Like I think because California is, like they say, it's like a desert. Like it's
more dry. Yeah.
It's dry. And it's been in a drought, so here it's really green and it often rains and it's often gray, pretty often.
So, it's true, I didn't really find any bakery, but something that they have over there that they don't have here, I didn't find, it was a donut place.
Oh yeah.
Good donuts.
And at a good price.
At a good price. So yes, the donuts were good over there.
Yeah.
What else?
No, I don't know. Well, I know I used to work out at Costco before.
Oh yeah,
because I was going to school. I was going to college, and I was working at the same time before a part-time job. And
there's one Costco here in
by
Paris, I think.
They added one, but it's too far for us to go.
I think here, if we had to compare Costco, it would be to Metro. But even I don't know if everybody can go to Metro in France. I think you need to have like a special
business license.
Something like that probably.
Yeah.
And Costco, you still need to get a card though, right?
Yeah, you need a membership card. And something they don't have here that I like was Panda Express and Target.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So is there any like restaurant that you like here? Like, so what's the best one? We didn't do much though, but... Well, okay, let's change the question. What restaurant would you like to find here?
I would like to have maybe like the Olive Garden kind of type restaurant. Olive Garden, Panda Express, so it's like a Chinese takeout food. Breakfast, so maybe like an IHOP or a Denny's. That'd be cool. What else?
There's a Cheesecake Factory also.
Oh yeah,
but I don't really remember. I know we
good.
went there, but I don't really remember what we got and what we can find.
Yeah.
Red Robin.
Oh yeah, Red Robin. The burgers are good. I don't know if Red Robin is everywhere or if it's commonly known, but it's a burger restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess I can just say that the U.S. and France are really different.
What do you like in France?
What do I like? I like that it's really green. I like the bakeries.
The bakery, yes,
Yeah.
That's really good thing.
Well, yeah, I think so. I don't know. Well, where we live, it's a really small town, so I feel like there's really nothing to do.
There's nothing much.
There's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's.
But like we were in Nantes, so downtown. What do you think is better?
No, because I'm not really into the city. I don't really like the city. I think I like kind of like suburban cities,
Yeah. It will be like where you used to live before. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a bit. It's like in between.
Yeah, it's in between.
So you have enough stores stores, activities, and it's still like not too busy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's like a good compromise.
But what I would like for us is to go visit the south of France when we can.
Yeah.
To see if it reminds you a bit California.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I know what you mean, and it's true. I don't think we are really city people.
Yeah.
It's too busy and hard to drive. I had some trouble when I have to go downtown.
Yeah.
And I think that's it.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's it for this podcast. It's a little bit more info about us and where we came from and
just a little
more personal.
As you probably heard, we didn't prepare anything again.
No, we didn't. We just
went for it. So I hope it wasn't too everywhere and long and still interesting. I'm pretty sure we forgot to say a lot of things because I don't think we can just resume for both life and travel like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say thank you for listening again. I hope you like this episode, and see you next time.
We'll be back for another one.
Yep. See ya.